Why is my controller not doing anything? And a controller? There we go. Let's go. I was thinking that, but I would need to create a new chat widget. So I need the time to modify the code from my current one to make it work, or make a whole new one. But it's a good idea to have chat. Oh no, I think. Well, here's a choice that doesn't mean a single fucking thing. Ooh. I've got to go original. It's easier to have a separate one for the game screens. Yeah, I would, but from a design point of view, obviously, I'm going to need to make it look the same and modify the code so that it goes the way it needs to. I forgot what each of those sphere grid options did. One basically has a lot more on it than the other one, effectively. One is basically just a huge amount more stuff in it. Doing well. Finally starting to recover from DM Sunday. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope DMing overall went well though, but I'm glad you're recovering at least. Yes, I want the original soundtrack, please. Obviously, I want it. Yes, I mean, like, from a CSS point of view, I need to code it. That's what I mean. I need to get the CSS right. Because I need to make it consistent. Because I'm awkward. As we know, I like to do things the hardest way possible. Much better than last time started to get that I was in control and not the adventure book. Hey, that's awesome. You're gonna be a brilliant DM, I'm sure. I mean, I could just choose any old random pardon. Any old random existing one. I could do that, I suppose. I'll have a think about it. I just want to make kids. I mean, I know as I said before, I have the mentality of, it'll do with my with my stream design. So, you know what? Yeah, you're probably right. I'll just grab anything. The way to look at it, good way to look at it is the rule books and whatnot are guidelines. Yeah, basically. You were too tied to the book the first go. That makes sense. That's very understandable. I think I would have been the same if I was trying DMing as well, to be honest. I'm going to cough again. I don't know why I'm suddenly coughing. Sorry. Just be the text. Yeah, I suppose that is fair. That is fair. It should be easy enough to set up as well. Okay.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Is the volume high enough for everyone? Is it audible? And Kira, I shall listen to you. That is a good shout. I appreciate it. Thank you. Someone challenges you on a rule, just say that's how it works in my world. I like that. I love this music. Now cutscenes and battles is a valid way of doing it. And we've got a really good cutscene coming up for that. I don't know if you noticed, but I modified the parameters a little bit so I can like slightly dance now. Well, at least my model can slightly dance. Deathmoon's welcome on in. I hope you're well. Thank you for the daily report. Waiting and raise a headbang. You and me both, Stacey. You and me both. Dedged. I am not surprised, considering, yeah, it's a lot of work to work on a room.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Unlike in Curious playthrough, I will not be changing the name. I am sorry.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
Death Moon's, what you showed me looks very
If I
cool.
score a goal,
It looks very good.
I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
No, I won't be naming him Penis. Unlike in yours.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Sometimes stupid names can be very fun. I just can't be bothered to think of one right now, so...
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
Tomorrow it's moving my bookshelves. I wish you luck.
He just had a blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Stupid names can definitely increase the fun. I just couldn't be asked to think of one. I was being lazy. I remember being absolutely blown away by this when I saw it on PS2. Like this one scene here. No worries, Orion. Having fun seeing the players roll so good they accidentally everything so they get completely wrong perception of what's happening. That's a brilliant.
I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
Words are
I
very
went running
hard.
straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway,
You know, I just realized I've never actually stopped and listened to everything that guy says.
Coming through, sorry.
No matter how many times I've played this, I've never stopped to listen to everything that he
Hey,
says.
I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
I don't know if you guys have ever listened to it all. How rude. I assume, then, Cure, you have listened to it all. Here we go. You guys ready to headbang? Okay, so I guess I am just rude if Stacey has as well. Damn. I really am rude. One of the best opening songs ever. That solo. So good. So good. Guitar said, hold my elixir. Nah, didn't even bother doing that. Just threw it on the floor and said, let's fucking go.
Orin,
Crash, welcome on in.
what are you
Hope
doing
you're
here?
well. Thank you for the daily report.
What are you talking about?
It's going good, thank you. Nervously excited to see how this playthrough is going to go. Andrew, thank you for the daily report.
Huh?
It begins.
Ooh. Zaku Warrior. Zaku Warrior. Still no goof though.
What the?
Random little fact for you guys. When I was younger, I had The Sims 2.
Wait.
And I remember that one of the mods,
Hey,
like the outfit
not
mods
this way.
for Sims 2, was Tidus's outfit. And I had to have it. That's a big ball. That is a big old ball.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Sin spawn. Another word for chavs. I mean, what?
Take it.
Just call it sin sperm. Oh, that's brilliant. That's actually brilliant.
My old man?
I kind of wish they called it that now. Did anyone else have like a weird name that they used to call it? That's what was used to create.
These ones don't matter. We
I don't know how to respond to that. Actually, you know what? I do know how to respond to that. You're going to get a really annoying noise while it like presses up for a while, but I do know how to respond to that. And Kira, I am not sorry. That's how I respond to that.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
The idea came to me after the Mecha Brick stream. For the memes, you know? For the memes. Does that mean you're basically the Antichrist? Oh, he was. Oh, that's brilliant. You know what? I could see it. I mean, what? I mean, what? Who said that? Demi.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Some can't wait to die. Ah. God's sake, Gareth. Wow, I'm not used to playing on controller anymore. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Okay, it's circle, not X. Ah. I'm going to do badly at this, aren't I? This is gonna go swimmingly. Oh, fuck. I wonder, can you die here? I wonder. Because I've never tried. Or is it just going to keep casting Demi now? You cannot. Okay, that's a shame. It would have been. That would have been kind of amusing. That would have been kind of amusing. That means that is a valid point. That is a valid point. Hey, look at that. We win. Game over. Success. Didn't touch the sphere grid once. Where are we? I can't remember. Well, I'll find out in a minute. I can't remember if it heals you between these or not. Ah, I just noticed
What are you
that
laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
the loading symbol on this version is a little chocobo.
Give me a break, man.
Okay, here's something funny, Kira. I don't know the does, or I don't know what meme you're talking about when you say the does he know meme. There's a fun little irony there. There is a fun little irony there. I appreciate that. Today has been a day where I realized, like, my knowledge of things is, like, pathetic. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet or my post on Blue Sky,
This could be bad.
but it was today
Knock it down.
What?
I learned that
Trust me,
the
you'll
song
see.
Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers was not about being turned into a Californian. It was about fornication. But for all these years, my brain had been like, you're being Californicized, I guess. You're also today years old. I don't feel so bad anymore then. Because yeah, to me it's always been, nope, it's a song about becoming a Californian. indoctrination in a way. Nope, apparently not. Boom! So I have to say, this is not how. That's not how. That's not how you get blown away from an explosion. I have the excuse of not being a native speaker. The double entendres did go over my head. That is fair. That is very fair. I'm just dumb. Prepare for Californicization. Exactly. Exactly. Kira, at this point, you very well might be. And you know what? More power to you. That's my thought. Green tea, matcha, oat milk latte. You did, Android. You started something now. You started something now.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
We're getting sucked into the anus. Just saying. Just saying. That's what the ball was. Yep, the ball was a giant anus that's sucking us in. That's what it is. Bow before me, mortal. Bow before me, mortals. And get into... No, that last bit, no. No. The first bit, sure. About to ask what the big ball of floating water was, but then I saw the sucky hole. Yep, the sucky hole. Get in the anus. And then we have to go down. I mean, what? Death Moon's fucking agreed. I hate the heat. I hate the heat.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
Lucky you.
I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
I cannot change my will. I don't change, but I can challenge. Whee! Look, it's an FF14 dungeon intro.
Anybody there? Oren!
Old shower sounds like a good shout. That's what I had earlier. Was necessary. Was necessary. I love this place. Like that shot of the of the ruins with the things flying around it and everything. I love it. Okay. Can I?
What do we have here?
Oh, yeah, I have to come back for that later, I think, don't I? It's been many, many a year. Alpha, welcome on in. I hope you're well. Compared to my normal lava water showers. No, thank you. Nope. Cold all the way. welcome to my pain. Because we are doing no sphere grid run. This is going to be awful. Right, I did save that, right? Yes. See, I don't even like warm. Like, I would say I tend to have like, because I've got a mixer tap one. I have the hot water tap on like 10%, and then the cold water tap on like 70%. So it's just about, so it's only just not freezing. Having a rough day at work? I am so sorry. Is it nearly over at least? It's been like fighting a Hydra. One job gets done, 5 more come in. I have been there. I have been there. I'm glad it's almost over, but I know exactly how you feel. Retro, welcome in. Hope you're well. I hope the laptop maintenance goes well. Dun, 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 dun. There's always a bigger fish. Boom! It should. It's just basic maintenance. Okay, that's good. That's good. I am the fish. They must request more then. Bigger fishes to eat. I mean, you have to cut it up first. You have to cut it up first. Fun fact, I've been thinking what to do for FF10. On one hand, simply just have people choose how they want to go through the sphere grid, or if they want to go through the expert grid. When I play normally, I always go expert grid. So that would be my suggestion. But obviously, I'm not going to be doing that at all this time. Run away or swim away. Can you imagine being able to hold your breath this long? Best way is no sphere grid. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. At some point a screw fell out of my laptop. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. You might want to try and find the screw and then find where it was. That might be an important thing to do. Yeah, less chance of drowning would be very nice. And considering, like, you can literally just leave it there on that screen indefinitely,
I had made it out of the frying
and he just
pan
won't die,
and into the freezer.
you could quite easily just swim underwater, like, around the world.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
You know where it was, no clue where it is. Oh dear. Oh no. That might be something to try and find. I feel like 10 should have some lore about why Blitzball can hold their breath, because I don't think it ever is. They just can for some reason. I don't think it's ever actually explained. At least I don't remember it being explained. I might be wrong, but I don't remember it being explained. Plenty of cardio. They're just gym bros, you know? But I feel if I say expert, I might want to make sure people know the sphere grid. That is fair. That is fair. Actually, yeah, having knowledge of the sphere grid first is probably a good idea for that. Like, I say, like, that would be my choice, but again, like, if other people wouldn't have that, knowledge, it probably wouldn't be a good idea. That is valid. I can have 200 saves, by the way, so I'm going to have 200 saves at this point, knowing me. Guessing somewhere either college, coffee shop, or home. Oh dear. I am so sorry. Just a case screw. Okay, so it's not an internal screw. That's okay then. I was worried that it'd be like an internal screw. Constant training and probably that Spira anatomy maybe allows for more than our human anatomy. Yeah, I think that's valid. I think it basically is. They basically are just gym bros. Magic also works, but I think largely it is just they're not humans, are they? They're humanoids, but they're not humans. So I guess that's kind of it. Like, in our sense of human, anyway. Can you pick it up, please? That's called penetration. Luckily not. Then I'd have to yoink one from one of my old laptops. I'm also glad you have other laptops that you could harvest. I think, so my thought process, again, I have no idea about strategies at all for this, by the way, and I want to keep it that way, but my thought process is probably I'm going to have to use Riku's mix a lot. No one confirmed that. I want to test things out and figure it out as I go, but that's my thought process. When Una describes it in 10.2 epilogue, she just describes it as training. That is true. Yeah, I've trained a lot. I remember her saying that. Huh.
What do you want?
A lot of training, though.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
You cry. Breathable water. Like maybe their bodies convert water into oxygen or something. Huh. Also plausible. Because again, like they're not human as we know it, so that's plausible.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Well, we're gonna have a hard time throughout the whole game, I think.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Then they train to be able to hold it. Yeah, like you were saying as well. They say, like Una says at the end of 10.2 that she's been training, but the amount of training, it would be insane.
Give me a break!
Give me a Kit Kat. Ow. For those who don't know, Kuraga here has done the No Sphere challenge, but to make it even harder, because Kuraga, no matter what they say, is a goddamn god tier gamer, did it with speedrun strats as well. So, yeah. I won't shut up. There's not only you've got to train to increase how long you can hold your breath, but you then got to be able to physically exert yourself while doing it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, it's yeah.
My side?
Special. Use grenade. I mean, in all fairness, Kira, I simply stated that you did this with speedrun strats, and that is fact. You did. I might actually. The one I. I want to try something. I might regret this, but I want to try something. Because if it's got nothing left to steal, it should say there's nothing to steal, right? There we go. Because these might be useful. That's what I'm thinking. The No Balls Challenge. Valk, welcome on in. Yep, the No Balls Challenge is on. Okay, I want to try and get a few grenades at least, because I think they'll be useful. Got 2 then. I think that's probably partly like how it works. Is I think their physiology, as Hiro says, their physiology, their biology, everything about them is different to us because they're not our kind of human. They just look like it. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. We'll do one more attempt, and if nothing comes of this steal, we'll leave it there. Okay, let's kill it. Maybe I should have actually put it so that it does a shout out in that as well, just to be really annoying.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
It's like, you might want to stop moving.
Fed! Trivida Grisa! Ifun petted. Fapuneket Fedrik.
It's weird that I can remember some of what the translation is. Being that I haven't played this for years. Dantes, welcome in. I hope you're well. Dantes, I have a question for you. Do you, or are you planning to stream still? Because I know you did before, and I was about to give you a shout out, but I don't know if you have for a while. Sunu is sorry. That is correct.
Kid, it's thy job.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
The language itself is basically they effectively move. It's the same words, but they move the alphabet, like a certain number of places, so that it replaces certain letters.
Right. Whatever.
Tui hud kabeg?
It's a Caesarean cipher. That it is a
I
cipher,
said I
but
don't
yeah.
understand.
You've been playing stream for a while. Social battery is so short. That's
You
relatable.
can stay if you make yourself useful.
That is relatable,
You
and no worries.
understand me? All right, I'll work.
I can't honestly remember what the name, like the different cipher names are. It is a cipher. I just can't remember what the names are. Probably use a potion. I'm dumb. Why did I use a potion? I could literally just come over here. Oh well. That was a waste of a potion. Me is big dum dum.
Oh,
Using the sphere grid. I don't need to know this at all. I don't need to know any of this for this. I mean, I already know it, but I don't need to know any of it for this playthrough. No one's ever servicing this laptop again. Why? What's happened? Cypher, for God's sake. Well played. Well played, Kira. Well played. Two of the heatsink screws just rounded off for no reason. Ooh, no. That is not what you want. And yep, Dunces, we're doing a no sphere grid. No sphere grid challenge. And to make it even more fun, I've not looked up any guides or strategies or advice on it either. So I don't have any preconception of how to do this. So it's gonna be a struggle. Gonna be a struggle. Right. Let's
we
go.
found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
And when
Roger.
the ad breaks will be coming soon, and when it does, I'm going to refill my drink. I need it. Wait. Can we go down, please? I would like to go down. Oh, speaking of the ad break, there you go. So, we will be right back. Well, they worked out perfectly well timing-wise, didn't they? Hello again, everyone. Okay. I've got to remember, X is cancel, circle is accept. It is old school FF. I've got to remember that. Although, so I've had to install a mod for all of this because the Steam version has bugs in it, like every Square Enix PC port. Really, no offense to Square Enix, but it's true. So I had to install a mod to try and hopefully make it so that it won't randomly crash during cutscenes. Because basically, it's limited to 2 gigs of VRAM. And because of that, if you're playing it with any graphical setting that requires more than 2 gigs, it just crashes. And yep, it has gone back to it's defaulted to the Japanese controller setup. Circle for accept, yes. So I've got to remember that that's how it's going to be. I'm assuming it's probably because of the mod. I think it's probably the mod, because the mod also wanted to default to Japanese voices. The mod to fix the bugs also wanted to change the voicing, all the voices to Japanese and things as well. So I think it's probably the mod, because I didn't really have time to look into it properly, because I was informed of the errors with the cutscenes, like whilst I was getting set up for streams. I was like, all right, I need to find a fix for this ASAP. Where am I going? Japanese Tedious laugh is the best. Really? Maybe I should have left it in Japanese then. Let there be light. Yeah, it's because it depends on what like what resolutions you're running the game at. Because if to run the cutscenes at the resolution you've got selected, it would take more than 2 gigs of VRAM. The game just doesn't do it. It doesn't load any green. It puts a green screen instead. So you can either mod the game. Basically, you have to mod the game so that it's allowed to use 4 gigs of VRAM instead, and that should address the issue. There, tentacles. And round it comes. I should probably heal Riku. You have to listen to Tedious laugh in Japanese, it's amazing. Is it that much? Is it better than ha 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 ha? No. Is it really better than ha 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 ha? If it is, then yes, I definitely need to listen to it. But, you know what? Best voice acting. Best one single moment of voice acting in video game history, okay? It's from Legend of Dragoon. And basically, in one particular cutscene, one of the characters is getting electrocuted. And the voice acting for the electrocution is and that's about it. Just in that sort of level of energy. And it is hands down the best voice acting in any game ever, because it's just fucking hilarious. As soon as you said Legend of Dragoon, I was like, and he's joking. Obviously. Obviously. It's just so good. I'm going to have to find it in a minute, aren't I? I find that one moment so you guys can hear it. That, to be fair, Crush, that is another great one. That is such a great one. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Oh, that moment is hilarious. Fucking brilliant. Lethal, welcome on in. I hope you're well. Oh, I need to heal. I hope stuff around the house is going well. I appreciate the lurks. Even that is better. To be, yeah, that is said definitely better than the Legend of Dragoon one. But yes, that was Devil May Cry 1. Right. Since I'm not ever going to need them for anything, let's go with these two. Frag grenade. That works. That worked nicely. Thank you for doing a shout out for Lethal. Ew, you made it ink. But maybe that was my plan all along. Where the hell did I connect it with one of the Happy Science movies? Happy Science? The tentacles probably did, Cura. The tentacles probably did. There were quite a few of them and they're going all over the place. Let's go. I wonder what this could be. Surely it's not going to be anything that we see later in the game, you know? Surely this thing beneath us, it's nothing important, right? Like, the camera's just doing a bit of a opening kind of area shot. Like, clearly this is never going to come up again, right? Happy Science is a Japanese cult that occasionally make animes that are hilariously bad, actually worth looking up roasts of them. I feel like I've found some very new information that I must now look up at some point. Kira, can I ask you to DM me Happy Science Cult to remind me? Sorry, excuse for transport. Wow. Oh, Val, to be fair, there's going to be a lot of spoilers. Because we're going to play the whole game. So... Andrew's going to throw a YouTube video at me. I appreciate it.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Check out the OG English dub of Ghost Stories. Okay. I am intrigued. Hang on, I can pause on this game, can't I? Right, let me just do this. I need to see if I can find this one moment. I want you guys to hear this voice acting. Okay? I want you guys to hear it. Legend of Dragoon. Oh, there's a short of someone reacting to it, so that'll probably do. That'll probably do. I don't know Ghost Stories. That is true. I do not. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And then we want here. I'm going to cough. Right. Wait.
That's quality. Oh, God!
Did you hear that? Let's see if I can find a better one, because that was annoying with the person talking. But you could just about hear that. Ah. Legend Dragoon voice. Ah. Oh, it's just people's reactions. Let's try this one. You see what I mean? How good is that voice acting? Let's hear it one more time. Ready? Assuming you can hear it at all. Let's just turn it up a little bit more. Yeah. Top tier voice acting. Top tier voice acting. Was that the old Cursed Vera voice? No, that was Legend of Dragoon. From a very critical moment. Very critical, very dramatic moment in the game. And that's what we get. And you know what? Fucking love Legend of Dragoon.
Hungry.
Even when I struggle to make good voice sounds, because you are not bad. That. Yeah, they got paid to do. They got paid to go. Ah.
Right on.
Just keep that in mind. They got paid to go. Ah.
Hey,
I think someone was hungry. A little bit
it's
hungry.
'cause you eat too fast. Hey,
You know what they might have done, to be fair?
Hello there. What is your name?
It certainly sounds like it sometimes.
Miku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Gust of wind dance. Not gust of wind dance. Gust of wind dance. Put like 100 more
Didn't you say
100
so
more D's
earlier?
into it.
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
I don't even know who you are.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkan Abes.
Pretty sure they didn't hire the ace. You might be
Your head or
right.
something?
You might be right. Because some of the
guys-
voice acting is so bad.
Oh, right.
Valk,
Do you remember
I don't know
anything
what you
before
mean.
that?
I don't know what you mean.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkan. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just
It's a
said things as they came to mind.
Reposition.
But then I started to
Oh.
wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
That outfit cannot be comfortable.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of
It's
Sin's
basically a
toxin?
thong on
Yeah.
both sides.
You sure?
Yeah,
Cannot be comfortable.
There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh?
Also, dun dun dun.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkan. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Hmm. Yep, I agree. It is basically, yeah, climbing here with random bondage stuff on top for some reason. I agree.
You said
Which is really messed up considering how old Rico is.
you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
Banging your head against a table or a pole or something, that is what most people do when they talk to me.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Which is also, like, very unnerving. Don't you think?
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yeah.
I am going to enjoy the
Sin?
story, by the way,
Luca?
going back through
I
this.
thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Also, I probably should have done this earlier, but just to check. Can you hear the voices okay? Loud enough? Thank you.
Etonic! Etonic!
Italic. Italic. You don't like bold here.
Whoa! Ah!
Whee! That looks kind of fun. Aerial, aerial. I like that we get 200 save slots. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're doing okay.
Riku!
Good shot.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Hey!
you don't want to spoil yourself. Very, very valid. It's definitely worth playing, and you do not want to spoil this game. So yes, Sarah, that is a good shout. But I hope you're well. Discount Zell. I think even Zell's smarter than Marco. Even Chav Zell. I don't hate Waka, but I stand by my statement. New dress is perfect for this weather. Ooh, I am glad.
Hiya.
I was very glad that I decided to wear a nice like skirt and like
Finally.
very thin
Things are
top
starting
today
to
because
look
it was
up.
so hot. So I know how it feels. Whee!
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand Abes.
Oop. Oop.
What team you say again?
Yeah, it was 30 here.
I meant...
Just like, nope.
Forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy
I've
like...
had to set things up in a room such where I can
don't know
use
where
your
this
AC.
place is,
I don't have
or
one.
even where I came from.
Next year I'm buying one.
Got to ya. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Indeed, you can. I, however, cannot at the moment.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of
Oi.
rubble now, isn't it?
Ow, that's better.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina
You don't
do
remember
the
Waka
work.
sounding like this?
And then, well,
He's always sounded
take a
like this.
look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago.
Thank you for the
Just
follow.
like you
Follows
said.
anonymous, but I
If you
very
ask
much
me,
appreciate them.
Sins are punishment
Play
for
Clan,
letting
welcome on
things
in.
get out of
It is a
hand.
very, very good game.
What gets me, though, is we gotta
One of the
suffer
best Final
because of
Fantasies.
what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins.
I'm
Got to do it.
intrigued to see
It's
how
just
I
that
do with the no
it's
sphere
hard
grid
to
run.
Keep at it sometimes, you know.
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying.
Congrats on your
Why would
crossbone.
they?
Figure issues that
But you
significantly
from the
increase your
Xanarkand
electricity
days,
bill.
that
Yeah.
was a good one, huh? Hey,
I'm
not
trying to
saying
cut
the
them
team
down
never
at the moment.
existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
Yuan, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was the rest of Mecha Break? How did the rest of your matches go? And hi everyone, my name is Alexi, aka Alexis. I am an I'm a JRPG and Mecha Break streamer. And we're starting today our no sphere grid run of Final Fantasy X because I am a masochist. Lost only 2 of them. Well done. That's brilliant. Which did you like mix up the mechs you were playing, or did you stick with Hurricane? I do love this music as well. This particular song, if anyone's wondering, is from Gundam Code Fairy. So I've either found my game to excel at, or everyone else sucks really badly. I think you're excelling. I can tell you now, people don't suck in that game. It's incredibly competitive. So, well done. I think you found a game that you're good at. I'm just going to scroll back up quickly. Retro, that blue goop, I hope it's nothing too... I hope the mess isn't too bad. But it does sound like thermal paste to me. Clay Clan, welcome on in. I hope you are well. Right. Thermal paste can be a lot of different colours. Yeah, it does sound like it might be thermal paste. Mixed up a bit, played some Sky Raider, Narukami, and Lumine. Very nice. Very nice. Been able to get 3 kills with Lumine. That's awesome. I cannot play healers in that game. I can't play healers in most games, but that one especially, I definitely can't. It did drown me out a bit. The music was too loud. Okay. I might have to modify that one to bring it down a little bit. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Fresh, to be honest, yeah. Checking if you need fresh paste is always a good shout. Because you never know. You never know. I'm going to continue.
At that
But
time,
welcome in, everyone.
all I could think about was
We are currently
everything
doing
that happened to me.
starting our
All
no
this
sphere grid
started with
challenge.
Sin.
What is a no
Maybe
sphere
if
grid
I could
challenge?
find Sin one more
Dion,
time,
have you played
I could
FF10
go
before?
home. For now, I just
So I know
lived
how
life
much to
until that
explain.
time came. No more worrying about where
Aaron,
or
welcome on in.
when I
Thank you for the
was.
report and the throw.
Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already.
Okay, after
little
this
better.
cutscene, I will
Maybe.
show you and I will explain it. Because I'll be showing you probably the easiest thing. So the way leveling works and like getting new skills and things in FF10 is you have, as you can see here, the sphere grid. And if I go into it, basically, you get levels to then move around this grid, which allows you to get increased stats and new skills and all that sort of fun stuff that you would normally get from leveling up. I will be getting none of that. What I have now is basically what I have for the rest of the entire game. It's effectively going through with no leveling and no new skills through the entire game. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Aaron, how are you? I hope you're well. Yeah, I guess, yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, it is effectively a level 1 challenge. Yeah, that is basically what it is.
Hey, it's this way.
And it's going to be like, it just doesn't really look like thermal paste to me per se, more like thermal pads have been squashed. That's interesting. That laptop is not in a good state, is it? That's all I can say there. That laptop is not in a good state. We are playing the HD remake or remaster that I got on Steam, which unfortunately I then had to add a mod to allow the game to run at 4 gigs of VRAM so that it doesn't crash in the cutscenes, basically. It is. Kuraga here has done it. And it was Kuraga's idea for me to do it, because Kuraga has done it and did it while using speedrun strats as well. So it is possible. Whether it's possible for me is a different story entirely. But we shall see. We're going to give it a damn good try. You never played it yourself? It's very good. It is a very, very good game. One of the best in the series, in my opinion. And it's generally one of the ones that I recommend people start with. So, I kind of want to keep my overdrives for boss fights. To be fair, I should probably just be running from these. It just clicked in my head. I don't actually need to fight any of these. Like, getting the spheres and stuff is going to be nice to mix, I guess, later. But I don't really need to be fighting anyone. Because I don't need the EXP. He says as he continues to fight. I really like Tensu. It does get a lot of hate. Unfortunately, I will say a lot of that hate is for really dumb reasons. A lot of the time. Like, even if you look back at the reviews when FF10-2 first came out, people were like giving it bad scores purely because it had 3 women as the lead characters. Like, they literally put that as one of the negatives for the game. But the game itself is really fun. But it's just weird to look back. Like, I think even IGN literally listed that as one of the negatives, like one of the cons of the game when it was released. Even IGN. Exactly. Nowadays it would be like people would love it, right? Which is fair.
Got a favor to ask you.
Exactly. They didn't like the fact that it had girly pop vibes. But it's like, nowadays that would be really, really positively looked on. But it came out, unfortunately, at a time when that was not the case.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there.
So it's actually
So
a very good
huge,
game.
I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
It came out at a point where people were still
You can go back to your old team, right?
not accepting of maps.
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Either that or just being ahead of its time.
Sure thing.
Dude, Our team is gonna rock.
I would say
eh?
it was ahead of its time. I think you like looking
I
back.
thought
You look
then
back
that
at it, and I
Blitzball and
think
Sin were the
it
only two
probably
things
helped
that Spira and Xanarkand had in
some
common.
because it still did relatively well, and
wasn't too far
over
off
time
either.
people started liking it more. So I think maybe it helped spur things on a little bit faster than if we didn't get the game.
This is where I was born.
But yes, that I
started
will say there
pitching when
are
I
a
was
few
5.
mistakes that have been
I
made
joined
throughout the
Aurochs
years
at
for
13,
FF.
10 years ago. 10 years. And we never
Yes.
won a game.
Good ending doesn't
Well,
exist as far as I'm
After last
concerned.
year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
You don't play 10-2 to get a good ending. Nope.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance.
Indeed.
Something else was on
And you
my
know
mind.
what? The dark.
couldn't
I
focus.
personally
Nice
prefer
excuse.
the darker and grittier
Hey, hey!
Prince of Persia games.
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang.
Like Warrior Within was so good.
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do.
It's probably my favorite Prince of
As long
Persia
as we
game,
play our best. If we give it our all,
including
I
the
can walk away
originals.
happy.
No. If I say
It does.
what's our
Like
goal,
it makes perfect sense,
you say victory.
and it's done so
When
well.
you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Waka sounds like me there. Something positive? Really?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
I love this music.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Booze of what?
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I'm trying to think like if it's, whether it really is worth actually doing the battles or not. Ooh, there's a thing
Crusade
there.
village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
You know, I wanted to
Let's see.
live here when I was a kid.
Crusaders lodge is over yonder. Luzu
Money's a
and
good
Gata
shout.
usually
That is
there.
true. Yeah, so I can buy items. That is a good point.
All right. Over here.
Money is good.
What's up?
Money is useful anyway.
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
Indeed, it can. Indeed, it can. All kinds of goods and services. All
Oh, yeah,
kinds.
You try. Hey, not bad.
Had I had some, I would have been able to buy myself a
Okay, now go present yourself to the
OSCC,
temple summoner.
OSSC, and
Any
actually play this on
blitzball player
my
would
PS2
know
instead
that
of
prayer.
having
It was
to
the blitzball sign for
mod
victory.
the Steam version to work properly. But oh well. One day I will buy one. One day. Who wants to collect shiny coins? When in fact, what you could do is you could collect pieces of cardboard. Pieces of cardboard are so much cooler to collect. Especially when they have Final Fantasy characters on them, like the FFTCG, not Magic the Gathering, but the FFTCG. Collect ice. They would be hard to store. Do you pickle them?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right?
I know, Val. That's why I said not FFTCG.
Why would I?
No, sorry,
If
not
Sin's
MTG,
nearby, it'll
but
attack the
FFTCG.
island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell
Still haven't completed the set from the Ninja Folk.
Don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin.
We
We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting
Hello,
all who
welcome
wish
in.
to
I hope
join
you're
our
well.
struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders.
I'm still
800
trying to
years ago
build
as the
the
Crimson
the
Blades.
FF8 deck and the
Later,
FF16
our
decks that I
ranks
want
grew and we
in
called ourselves
the
Crusaders.
FFTCG
We've been
as well.
fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times.
I love that.
And that's
The
all
way
we
he
can
says
do.
that is brilliant.
Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission
The
as
last scene is
Crusaders
brilliant.
to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will
Helpful.
help you.
Helpful when you never knew in the first place. The guy behind the counter is someone you had a crush on. It's the owl mask and the hips. You have a very specific taste there, clearly. Hey, look. I don't kink shame. I don't kink shame. You have a taste and you know what you like. Clearly. Is Sin's toxin that bad, he says, about an enormous
It was
whale monster
them
that destroys
standing
towns
in
and kills
that
people,
place.
right? Right? We do occasionally kink ask why, though. Wow.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
That's an interesting question. I always took it as just death. But in all fairness, when you actually look at Japanese media, for very, very understandable reasons, the first part of that, or the first option there, is quite prevalent in how it's portrayed and the sheer destructiveness of it. So I could see it because, again, very fairly portrayed quite regularly in very harsh ways. You took it as a daddy whale.
10 years
I mean, that is
passed since
accurate.
Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
What a great excuse. This is someone that spoke too much.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
Stay away from the summoner.
Summoners are
He's
practitioners
smoking.
of sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon.
Or should you say, stay
Only a
away from the
chosen few
summoner's
become
bong.
Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
That? I love how that's actually a really interesting way of putting it. I'm going to read this out because that was actually really interesting. For me, sin represents the perpetuality of recurring suffering. So we always look at suffering as something that we need to fix, and then boom, no more suffering. But sin isn't that. As far as this world knows, it will always come back, much like depression, and seeing society deal with recurring pain is so interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Huh. See, for me, sin was literally just, you can't escape death. You can't escape the this is going to get really dark. I'm sorry, guys. You can't escape the inevitability of your own mortality. No matter how hard you try, your mortality will always reach you, and you will always succumb to your own mortality eventually, one way or another, no matter how hard you fight against it. That's what sin was for me. Yes, I know I'm a depresso person. I know I'm a big old fucking emo, but I really like what Aloha said there as well. More like having me a dumb jokes because it's too hard to think. Spira, dumb jokes are more than welcome as always. As always. On Mecha Break, I'm planning to focus on Hurricane, Aquila, Sky Raider, and Panther. If I ever find you as an Aquila and I am on Stego, Juan, I am sorry, but you will be my target. Because when I'm on Stego especially, so I can do more damage, I must take Aquila out ASAP. This is going to get dark. The premise of most FF games, this is accurate. This is very accurate.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
And like, the more you think about this, it feels like shit. I know people who deal with that, and it makes you just, I don't care if there's no options.
We can't interfere.
Oh yeah,
It's a
no,
rule.
that I agree. It is absolutely beautiful. Like, so much of this game has this like horrific beauty to it.
But it's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
A lot of Japanese media in general gets pretty dark, to be fair. I know I bring Gundam up a lot, but a good example of it is just the original Gundam, which opens like this. What I'm about to say happens in literally the opening, like dialogue, and where it's telling you about the war and everything. So it's spoilers for like the first 3 minutes of the first episode, if that, maybe the first 30 seconds. They drop a fucking colony on Earth. Whole fucking colony gets dropped on Earth. So, yeah. Most shy Mother in Anakin, she doesn't do a good job, I have to say. Story of 10 was about teenagers who, when they went to adulthood, died. I do remember, like, there was a thing about that, wasn't there? It's weird how, like, similar that idea became to another game that's been released relatively recently. Right, Duon? Right? Yeah. Very light-hearted, you know? Gets transported to a world that isn't his and is a plumber. Where have I heard that before? It's this. It's that. You're talking about that movie, aren't you? There was that weird movie. It was like a cyberpunk movie, and like people started turning into like weird dinosaur things. And it was really badly made. What was it called? Super Mario Brothers. That was it. Yep. Why the fuck the Super Mario Brothers movie is a fucking cyberpunk movie, I don't know. What, that amazing film? Oh, okay. We're pausing because Duon, you have you just sent my brain on something by mentioning that movie. Some people here in chat will probably know what I'm about to say, but I'm going to rant a little bit here. I'm going to rant about movie adaptations for a minute. Yep. Oh god, here we go. Yep. Somebody in chat knows exactly where this is going, and I am not sorry. So, for those who don't know, the non-existent Monster Hunter movie. Oh.
This was not my intention.
The non-existent Monster Hunter movie was directed by Paul W. Anderson, or Paul W.S. Anderson, starring his partner, Milla Jovovich, in the lead role. And effectively, as a brief kind of spoiler-free summary based on purely on what you'd seen in the trailer, it involves the US military, including a soldier played by Milla Jovovich, getting taken into the world of Monster Hunter. Which is fucking stupid. Unfortunately, that is not the first video game franchise where Paul W.S. Anderson and Milla Jovovich have completely trashed on everything that made the games good that they came from. Because I am a huge fan of Resident Evil. And you know what? The first Resident Evil movie they made, if it hadn't been called Resident Evil, would have been okay. It would have been okay. Then the second one happened. Okay. And from the second one onwards, it went downhill. But the second one is the perfect example of it. It has one section which is a perfect example of why those movies went downhill. Resident Evil 3, the game, okay, the game has the enemy, the monster, the creature called Nemesis. Nemesis, and sorry, spoilers for Resident Evil 3 here. I apologize in advance. Maybe stop listening for like a couple of minutes or so if you don't want to. But Nemesis itself can only actually in the game be killed after multiple shots from a fucking railgun because it's so fucking strong. But in the movie, Resident Evil 2 movie, Milla Jovovich wins a fist fight against Nemesis. Fucking fist fight. And if that isn't all you need to know about how fucking dumb those movies are, I don't know what else to tell you. Broda, thank you for the sub. Thank you for 13 months. That's insane. Welcome on in. Hope you're well. And thank you for the good luck for the puny FF10 characters. I'm going to need it. But then, yes, as people have said in chat, the really annoying thing is, Paul W.S. Anderson made one of my favorite horror movies, which was Event Horizon. It was so good. So good. And unfortunately as well, Milla Jovovich, for example, if you look at her in, was it Joan of Arc? Or if you look at her in Fifth Element. Phenomenal. But when those two come together and do something about video games, I don't know what to say. Why is all I can say is why? So stupid. Oh. Ah. You know what? Gosh, actually, the recent Mortal Kombat reboot movie was very good. I haven't watched the new one yet that came out this year, but the recent one before, like the one before it, was very good, I will say. Sarah, what have I done? What have I done? I'm good, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I just had to rant there for a minute because the Monster Hunter movie was mentioned, and so I had to rant for a minute. I had to.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner. Really.
I mean, it was a good little chat.
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
It was a good little chat.
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
You know what, Sarah, that's valid. That's fair. You are allowed to. I personally, like, again, if they weren't Resident Evil movies, I would be okay with them. But for my personal opinion, because they are Resident Evil movies, I just can't. I just can't.
It's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
You don't like the game, so that's fair. That's valid.
Besides, it's forbidden.
I think the movies work very, very well in their own thing. They can be perfectly fine, fun movies in their own thing.
Dies.
So yeah, that's valid.
Like I care.
But for me personally, I just can't with them because I like the game so much.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Right. I want to make sure that I get the destruction sphere and stuff here. I haven't watched the Monster Hunter movie. I haven't watched it. I've only seen the trailer and had people tell me about it. And explain the movie to me. This was your first FF. It has a special place in my heart. Oh, a special place for me. I only played in 2017 too. I love Titus just... Yeah, Titus is like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going. Agreed, Crush. That is another rant I could go on for a very long time. A lot longer than the previous one. But I've subjected you guys to a rant already today. So I will not rant about that. But I agree with you. Stopped buying Ubisoft games in 2001 because they ruined a franchise I left. Oh, which one was it? Which one was it? Operation Raccoon City was a... That was a game. That was a game. Dragon Riders of Pern. I recognize the name. I recognize the name. I'll have to Google that later. Because I recognize the name, but I can't picture it in my head. So I'll have to Google that later. We are going to have ads soon, by the way. Spira was so good. Alma is terrifying. And I loved it. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to say a hot take here, Crush. I'm going to say a hot take here. As bad as the the Paul W.S. Anderson Resident Evil movies are to me. They are not as bad as Return to Raccoon City or whatever it was. The recent one, Welcome to Raccoon City, the kind of reboot live action movie, because of what it did to the characters in there. That one is so bad, I would rather watch Blood Rain again. We are in ads now, so we will take a break for the ads, but yes. Yeah. I don't mind interrupting the Victory Gundam song. Don't really mind that. Oh. Charzaki. Charzaki's a good one. I am a bad influence, aren't I? I am a bad influence. Terrible. I need to remember. Because I want to make sure I get all of the destruction spheres, because I want Anima. I just need to remember how to do all these. Which Gundam mech is my favourite? In terms of actual individual... So, okay. Do you mean specifically the Gundam ones or any of them? Because Gundam one is easy. But, like, if we're talking every mech... Oh, Gundam specifically. Okay, Gundam specifically is absolutely and positively Barbatos Lupus Rex. Specifically the Lupus Rex version. There's just something about the animalistic nature of Lupus Rex that I adore, and the sheer level of violence that it can do. Yeah, it is just pure brutality, and there's something about that that I love. I don't know what that says about me, but I love it. Barbatos in general is cool, but Lupus Rex specifically, the final version. Whoa. What about yours? Yeah. How did I ever get this? How did I ever struggle with this as a kid?
Hey, what's gotten into you?
It's nice to say that, because IBO gets a huge amount of negativity, but IBO is my favourite Gundam series as well.
It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Death Scythe 2, that is a very good shout. Wing has some really cool stuff. Like my second favourite mobile suit is the Wing Zero Custom from Endless Waltz.
The Guardian's in there now.
Go from, like, effectively the devil of a Gundam, like a demon, over to an angel.
Might as well go all the way.
Walker really is like, yeah, just like looking at this guy like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck?
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No.
Also, do you guys like belts?
It's just...
Do you like belts?
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Do you want some belts with your belts?
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Like Lulu's belts. Grim Reaper in mech form, and you won't know it until it's breathing down your neck. Duo is so cool. Actually, Duon, did you watch the 30th anniversary video? It was so good. Like the official one. It was so good. Belts on belts on belts on belts on belts. Yep, that is basically Lulu's outfit. I like him because it makes it difficult to oh my god. Oh god. Well said, Retro. You did, I'm glad. I was so happy watching that. Sadly, nothing is probably going to come out of it, but seeing characters in their frozen teardrop outfits made me squeal.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Mori! Just Wing and HD. Yeah, Wing and HD looked incredible. And
man, was I surprised.
I was very happy they didn't change
and here
the
I was
art
thinking
style.
summoners were all old geezers.
Yeah, exactly. They kept the original art style. I was so happy about that. I was worried that they wouldn't. And that they do something like the G-Quox art style. Ugh.
Hey, over here.
Oh, this moment.
What? Ow!
Welcome back, Orion.
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Spider, at the moment, I don't have one. There are strategies and stuff online. I've deliberately not even looked them up. I'm going to be... My strategy is figure this shit out as I go. Basically. Oh, she's going to be fun. Goes. Oh, it is Tuesday, isn't it? It is Tuesday. I have opinions on G-Quox. I have opinions. If you guys want me to share my opinions on G-Quox, I can. But I don't know if you guys want another rant from me tonight. If you eat super spaghetti or anything, oh god, that, yeah, with those sleeves? No, you're right. Can you imagine? You'd have to take the sleeves off. That is a very big bird. It is a very big bird. Valifor is fucking awesome.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
So, Android, I was calling it Quacks in a kind of jovial admiration, I guess. So I don't feel like calling it Quacks anymore because I don't have said jovial admiration anymore.
I remember that night.
Actually, yeah, to be fair, Kira, you would know.
For the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night,
you would know. For those who don't know,
changed.
Kira makes a very, very good, good Yuna cosplay.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Can you imagine trying to, well, there was a meme actually, Aurorian.
He's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd.
Do on, have a good night. Thank you again for the raid. I very much appreciate it. There was a meme actually when they said that they were going to remove belts, or when they said that they are removing belts in Endwalker. People were joking that they were going to take everyone's belts and use those to make Lulu's outfit.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island.
Oh, that's where I'd be screwed, Kira. My table manners are, I'm fucking off to a different table. Bye. You remember that? It was really funny when that was going around. For those confused why I'm saying my table manners are I fuck up to another table, I don't actually like eating in front of people. I don't like eating in front of people. It's a thing that I've ended up having from, let's say, past experiences, rather, so we don't harken on to the same shit over and over again. But because of that, yeah, I prefer to like keep by myself. So my table manners are basically, I'm fucking off over there. You kept a belt in your retainer. I think I've still got one. I mean, I've still... okay, this might surprise people. I've still got the, was it? The hymn of the faith? Was that what it was called? I think it was called Hymn of the Faith. I've still got one. For those who don't know what that is, back in the 2.0 era, you had to manually assign your stats. And then if you wanted to change your stats in 14, you had to spend 10,000 Grand Company seals to get this hymn. I think it was Hymn of the Faith, or maybe Hymn of the Keep, or something like that. I forgot what the exact name is. And you would use that to then reset your stat, or like unassign your stats, so you could reallocate them. And I still have one because I never got rid of it. I never used it. But yeah, like you had to manually assign the stats in 2.0. Ready?
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
Best line in the game.
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Nope, it was. I think it was removed in the post 2.0, if I remember correctly. But in 2.0, it was still a thing.
I'm sorry about that.
Like,
Wasn't that?
you would
wasn't I
put
not
all of your
supposed
stats for
kind of overreacted.
like, say you were a scholar.
Overconfident.
Say you were an arcanist, you'd put all of your stats into mind if you wanted to play scholar. No, if you wanted to play summoner. But then if you wanted to switch to scholar, you'd have to use this thing to take them out of mind and then put them into intelligence, or the other way around. Whatever it was. But yeah, it was still a thing.
Lady Una, come play with me
So
some
if you had
more.
to switch regularly for raiding, for example, you would have to constantly make sure you got 10,000 seals
So,
spare.
tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah.
A while ago, I lived with a guy who slurped everything. Oh my god. But I also have to ask this question. How the fuck do you slurp toast? How does that work? Ow. Ow. You started around the time of the first 15 crossover. Yeah, that makes sense. Why I stuck with war all the way through 2.x and 3.x. Valid. Oh, very valid. What kind of question is, do you think I can become High Summoner? The answer is, yes. Smoke this. Yes. How do you slurp solid foods? Like, huh?
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy.
You too could become a High Summoner with some Sade weed.
Comes on to me.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
How do you slurp toast? Butter. That must be a lot of butter, though.
Good.
You basically have to have a little bit of toast with your butter. But yes, can we move on? Yeah, because this cannot be nice for Kira. So let's move on. Sorry, Kira. I apologize. Moving on. My goal for tonight had been to try and get to the point where we're on the boat. I
Where's
think
that
we're going to be
boat?
able to do that.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really
I
sure
think
this
we're
is
going to be
okay?
able to do that.
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said to
the
go
running.
away.
Like, oh dear, I'm in trouble.
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
Do you ever just start
He did.
running when you're nervous?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
When I first started playing White Mage after not touching it for like 5 months and absolutely crashed out in a Dawn Trail dungeon, oh god.
You can't even catch a ball. Oh, what's the matter?
Without spoilers, can you say which, but in case there are people who haven't done Dawn Trail,
That's the only
are you
thing
able to say
you're
which
good
dungeon
for.
it was? Boatchan?
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
Oh wow, okay, yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
That'll definitely do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
Then like I could just DPS the entire thing.
Does come out
Oof.
like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first
Belts?
Yeah,
Anyone?
he
Belts?
needed our help.
place. Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Yeah, they the dungeons definitely switched up a bit. They definitely switched up a bit from a healer's perspective. I was playing healers, I don't have a level 100 yet, and my tank. Refuse to use that
Scary.
as a
So,
warrior main. That
who's
that
Chapu?
hurt.
my little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
So I haven't played the latest patch yet at all. At
He
all.
was with the Crusaders when
But the
they
ones before that
fought
were very
Sin
good.
last year.
The dungeons were very good.
He didn't make it. I first
The
heard
Dark
about
Knight.
the day at a tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I just need to know how the fuck she wears
I
like 20
became a
tons of leather on a
guardian to
tropical
fight
island.
Sin,
I know.
yeah.
Revenge then?
Tell
was
me
the
you don't
idea.
regulate your temperature without telling me you don't
I'm more
regulate your
worried about a
temperature.
stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean,
I
owe
will
you
get to
a
the
lot.
7.3 dungeon at some point. I don't know when, but I will.
You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
I don't think we can tell you that I'm violating TO.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
I have done 7.2. Then I took my break from the game. I have yet to even install the patch for 7.3. I have not even installed it yet. I probably should,
Hey,
I'm going to lose my
sleepyhead.
house at this rate.
Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
Everyone else will be saying, makes sense. Lulu, literally why?
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
It is a great outfit, though.
Where's Yuna?
I'd wear it if I
You're taking
could.
the same boat as Yuna, right?
If I could
Why
pull
do we
that
gotta
off.
wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today,
Retro, I will
she lives
say,
as a summoner.
This is our journey.
For me personally, the story is very, very good and is worth playing. All of it. But
don't need all that luggage.
I have had to take a break from that game because I have been playing that game for 11 years. So
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
this goes back to what I was saying the other day, isn't it?
Okay, off we go.
My general rule of when it comes to like body control or body temperature control is that if it's cold, you can put more layers on. If it's hot, there's only so much you can take off before you get arrested. Ooh. Torgeese! Torgeese is a very cool machine.
Here comes one now.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why don't you try out that sword?
You got a tall goose, you did.
No problem.
There is a meme where they replace
too
the head of
shabby. You
tall
kept
geese
up
with a
with him pretty
goose's
well.
head.
Might make a good guardian someday.
Bum, 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 bum,
A
bum.
flyer. My kind of customer.
Definitely some tall geese. So yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I think tonight, let's get to the boat. I think that is a good start for tonight. Bum, bum, bum.
That
Yeah, right.
told you. If you can't beat him down, imagine. Let's have our black. Lou,
Ooh.
you're up.
Ground type from the 8th MS team.
Spells of ice work well, and ice fiends are
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
get fire and ice.
lightning and water are of this one here is a water.
I know all this. Ground type? Ooh, yep, it is a ground type. Ground type are cool though. One day I will show you. If you watch the 8th MS team OVA, the ground type ones are very cool. You forgot to leave a note for no onions. Oh no, Valk.
Take your time.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Riley! Oh, can pause this. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? How was FF14? I hope you're doing well. Curling Master, welcome on in. Hi everyone, my name is Alexi, aka Alexis. We have just had a massive spee. Thank you, Ruby. Welcome in. Got your M7S reclays, then did some of the new EX. Very nice. Congrats on the reclays as well. And I hope the new EX prog is going well. Circles are officially legal this June. Yep. For those who don't know, we are playing Final Fantasy X. And we're doing a no sphere grid challenge, which, for those who don't know what the sphere grid is, it basically means we're doing a level 1 challenge. We will not be leveling up at all during the duration of Final Fantasy X. So it's going to be fun and difficult. How goes it? So it's going well. We've nearly finished Perseid, like I guess the opening of the game. We're not at the point where it's difficult yet, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. 10 does not scale, no. 10 does not scale with like 8. So it's going to be hard. Oh look, another tall geese. Thank you, Ruby, for another enlarged sphere, let's say. How far have you got into 10, by the way, Riley, then? Out of interest. This is like my 10th or 15th playthrough, probably. But This is going to be a really hard playthrough, I think. It's going to be hard. Pretty much the end. Nice. Very nice. You should finish it then. Because the end, like the ending of this story needs to be seen. It's such a good story. It's such a good story. I have no idea how long it's going to take me, by the way. When I can't level up. Your gigantification achieve going to make more. I kept him low because it's like it's just... There's one we haven't had in a while, is the gun tank. We have not had that in a while. No worries, Riley. Thank you very much for the raid. Please go get some rest because I know it's late. But thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Maybe even X out of X. Well played. Well played. I approve of that.
On?
Gun tank? Yeah. Yeah, gun tank. 10-3? Yeah. Better left unsaid is my opinion of 10-3. Yeah, exactly. Better left unsaid. Gun tank. Commencing hype mission. There is no 10-3. Just like there's no Alien 3. Just gonna throw that out there. There's no Alien 3. I want to keep my overdrive for when it matters. Wee! Ow. I will probably have to heal soon. Oh no, we got him. Nice.
That's enough.
There's a prequel that shows Oron, Brasco, and Jace. Well, Cura, I think to do that, all you need to do is you search their names in Google with Rule 34 at the end, and you'll get exactly what you want.
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Alien and Aliens, top tier.
Sometimes
Shame they
we don't
never made any more
understand him
movies,
either.
you know.
Kumari
Shame they never
doesn't
made
talk
any more.
much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
That's why we have Alien 3. New TV show? Really? I didn't even know there was one. Seriously? Give you the line, just give you the TOS line 33. Funnily enough, probably not. Alien Earth. That name alone makes me like, Urgh.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
True.
Googling, in the same way you can look up how much video game prices have gone up by Googling Sonic inflation.
Your first real battle.
Let's go.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Summon Valifor. Oh god. Aurorian, did you? Did you guys look? Did you? So please tell me you did not just Google that. Oh god. I do know what shows up when you Google something like that. Retro, did you? if anyone has just Googled any of the stuff that we have discussed in the last 5 minutes for the first time, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for what you've experienced. You didn't? Okay, good. Sonic wings for the win, by the way. Honestly, a good place to find art. You know what? In a way, that doesn't surprise me. Two more. One more, in fact, so I guess we crit. Okie dokie. Well, that went well. It's definitely got a lot more not safe for work stuff on there. A lot more. Bum, bum, bum.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one. Say good night.
Whack. Whack. Right. Let's fire it. You're fired. You have to do a normal attack with Lulu because it's just so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. Bum, 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 bum. Again, yes, I know I've got an overdrive. No, I will not be using it. Time to torture test the laptop, see if it didn't crash after like 20-30 minutes. I hope the test goes well. I sincerely hope the test goes well. Especially considering how long you've been working on it today. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. It should have been easier, just the Smurf shit that got all over it. Wait, look, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice for when you're working on laptops. Don't let a Smurf come all over it. I saw someone pop this question in Club CRT, and I think it's a good one. What real-world things have you learned from playing a video game? Huh. What have I learned from playing a video game? Organizational skills for definite. Organizational skills for definite. I'm not good with them, but this is where I learned them from. I'm sorry, what? I tapped out for a second and I don't know what I heard. So, for context, earlier when Retro was looking at looking at the motherboard and things for laptop, there was a whole bunch of blue stuff all over it. So what I said was, don't let a Smurf come on your laptop. Mythology is a good one. I have learned a lot of mythology and stuff from video games. A lot. Let's get the items actually before I forget. Critical thinking. I think critical thinking I've probably got most of from video games. And like problem solving and stuff. I don't think I would have had anywhere near close to the level I am And I guess technically, I could say I learned coding. Because whilst I started like learning things like HTML and stuff with MySpace, it was what got me really into coding was learning RGSS, the Ruby game scripting system, for making video games in RPG Maker. So I think that is probably a big one. Well, and it's not to lose the damn train. Good callback. Puzzle solving, critical thinking, yeah, is definitely like the biggest ones. Headshot scores more damage. I'm trying to think what else. You know what? This is going to be a weird one. This is going to be a weird one. Social interaction. I would say social interaction. Because if it weren't for like talking to all the characters and things in RPGs first, I took my methods of interacting and communicating with people from the RPGs that I played. And then I got into MMOs, where I learned to communicate with people. And got a hell of a lot of practice with communicating with people. So actually, yeah, I think communication skills and social skills is one. I agree with Kira's point there as well. Being able to find ways to handle my head and my brain and the thoughts and the voices in them and the things that they tell me about myself and the negativity about myself. I got a lot better handling them after playing FF8 as well. So that's another one. Among Us taught us not to trust anyone. That is valid. That is valid. And I've definitely done more reading of video games than books. And I like books, but I've definitely read more of RPGs than books. So yeah, no, that all very good, valid points. For me, English, because brother showed me English Minecraft channel when I was a really small kid. That's so cool. That is so cool. I want people to like me, give them things and commit actions to meet their approval. Which is, yeah, quite actually accurate, I think, in a lot of ways. It is very cool. Like, to be able to learn a language from a video game is awesome. That bit of music always makes me think of FF8. Problem and puzzle solving? Yep. I think that's a very big one. Because you have to do it. And so your brain just gets used to doing it. And gets better at it from practice. Indeed. And there's a video game that... It's actually one that Polly was streaming. That I want to try, which is supposed to help you learn... I think it was hiragana? I don't think it was katakana. I think it was hiragana that it teaches. And it was made with RPG Maker. Or important of not texting and driving. That's a good one to learn. That is a very good one to learn. It is on Steam, and I want to get it at some point. And yes, it taught us all to laugh by going ha 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 ha. That is correct. And that you shouldn't refer to people as squishy when you're climbing up onto an airship behind them. Just saying. Soft, that was it. Squishy's probably a bad one too, though, to be fair. But thank you for the correction.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka. Don't look
Sounds like a
like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
Awaka
it's hard,
the
exactly.
23rd.
It's hard.
Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Thanks, Valk.
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Sounds like a jet engine again. In a good way or a bad way? Get away from me, Rocky, you weirdo. The thing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I missed what the catch-up one was there. Is the mic that different? It was Master Gundam. Okay. Was the mic quality really that different? Damn. Thank you for confirming that it was Master Gundam. I appreciate that.
Someday, the name of Walker. Say, lad, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'll give you some. I don't have a lot, but maybe 300. Wait. No sweat.
I guess it pays to ask. Fine seed money for the. Much obliged, lad.
Gonna whack him over the head, to be honest. It sounds totally different. Okay, I'm glad. I'm still not particularly happy with how the audio sounds. I need to play around with it more, but I need time to be able to do that. That's what I was going to look for. The save point. That's why I came down here. Cool. With that, though... Awaka the 23rd. Yep, Awaka the 23rd. With that, though, I think we're probably going to leave it there for tonight.